Y'all come on in. This is a Deep Laner exclusive.
My dear Scorpio.
And it is all about the Grabowski. Oh my God. Y'all come on in. I've been in my analytics all night. I've been learning how to do certain things. Good morning. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys woke up on the right side of the bed. I did because I sleep on the left side. But anyway, y'all come on in because I was just scrolling on Instagram and I ran across this astrologer, and she's talking about Scorpio for the next 7 years. And I don't know if y'all been listening to what I've been saying on my videos, but everything that this lady just said is only confirmation to what I've said about my own self. And I did it right on the lives. That's what's so amazing. I wish I knew how to edit good enough to go back on the lives and um pull up me saying these things about me. So anyway, good morning. Y'all come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I want y'all to listen to this video. Yeah, I got two viewers. Can y'all hit share and copy link for me? Okay, let me get on my other device. Good morning. I know it's early, y'all. And I know I'm live. I could have made a video, but y'all know. No, no, we're not making videos. We're gonna be live on YouTube. And then we got a couple things to talk about too. Like that fight for Chris on Rock and that girl, honey. That was good. Good morning, good morning. Um, Cheryl Grabowski. Let me turn the volume down. Let me see in my live because they not sharing out my lives. Okay. There's the oh shit. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Four people in here. All right. Let's see. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I should have told some people to come in here. So I got three viewers. Y'all got to help me stay live. Okay? I got one viewer now. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're gonna try to stay live this morning. So I got something to share with y'all. And maybe it'll help you on your journey. You know what I'm saying? Because we are all interconnected. Did you know that? We are all interconnected. Um mm, Maybe I'm gonna end the live. Please don't do that. Don't do that. I don't know who you are, but don't do that, okay? Don't do that. I don't want to have to block you, but I will. All right, block. Lord, I had to hide the person on the channel. Jesus, I just got in here. That is not called for. You know, you shouldn't have to be hid on the channel. Don't y'all know that we as content creators can block you? It's the craziest thing. All right, good morning, Deep Laners, good morning. So the live dropped, and I hope it don't drop again, but I want y'all to listen to this because this is what this lady has said about Scorpio, okay, for the next 7 years. But I just want y'all to know this is everything that I've said about my own self. Good morning, viewers. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's Sunday morning. Happy Sunday. I hope it's well with you. I know we're in a stressful time in this world, all over the world, all over the globe, okay? But I got something to share with y'all. Listen, listen. This is what this astrologer said about Scorpio. Listen to this. You might be a Scorpio.
My dear Scorpio, on April
Listen.
25th, a massive planetary shift changes your life for the next 7 years in a very deep, intense way. Your happy place.
She said that my life is going to be changed for the next 7 years in a very intense way. And this is my happy place. But I've been waking up and I've been saying that I'm happy even though I've been shedding tears, which is the weirdest thing. So, in my interpretation, I've been processing emotions, old emotions that I needed to process. Didn't even know I was going to do that. This is not a pre thought. This is all the things that are happening to me. And she said, for the next 7 years is my happy place. Listen,
Scorpio, for the next 7 years, Uranus moves into Gemini, which for you is the eighth house of death and rebirth, of shared resources, money, debt, inheritance, intimacy. It's a very intense house. It's actually the house that you rule. So this is definitely your happy place.
So the reason why it's my happy place because I'm in charge. But this is confirmation because this is what I've said about my own life and about my own self lately. Things are going to be done my way. If I don't like it, I won't participate. If I don't want to talk to you, then I won't. If I don't want to go with your ideas, then I don't. I go with my own ideas. This is my happy place for the next 7 years. And I've already shifted into this place. And I promise you, what this lady is saying to me is not new. This is all confirmation of where I've been lately. Really. Maybe this has something to do with the channel too. Listen. And she said also shared resources. My daughter talked to me yesterday, and she said, "Mama, I'm ready to see you do things and live the way that you want to live because you have the resources to do that." And I said, "I do, don't I?" Let's see. Listen.
It's actually the house that you rule. So this is definitely your happy place, but you're going to find yourself finding freedom in that house, which is really empowering for you.
Oh my God. I just said this on my live. I just said this the other day that how freedom is important to me. And that's why being in a relationship or being connected to somebody emotionally or in that weird way, like that's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is freedom. That's the biggest thing. Freedom. And so I was like, oh my God, this woman and what these words that she spoke resonates with me in a tremendous way. Seriously, listen.
Empowering for you, Scorpio. Already you're an unconventional, deep, sensual sign.
Okay.
And as you're
So she said, I'm an unconventional, deep, sensual sign. That's absolutely true. Unconventional. There is nothing conventional about me. Nothing. Do you see what I'm saying? Y'all here on the Grabowski channel, y'all should know that about me by now. You know what I'm saying? I do critical thinking when it comes to religious words, which is religious books of any sort, anything God said, anything that people say God said. I do critical thinking about that. You know, it's just anything. Traditions, family traditions, you know, what old people say, just anything. You know, I run it through my thing. So anyway, this is just so deep to me. It's me
your
1000%.
eighth house, it's going to empower your scorpionic self. It's going to be
Oh
pretty
my
cool, I
God.
think.
I'm already powerful. You talking about empowering myself even more? Something is gonna make me even more powerful than what I am. God, for the next 7 years, and I can see it, and I can smell it, and I can taste it. I really can. But anyway, I hope this resonates with you because maybe you could learn something from this.
From my perspective, it's very deep. It's going to help you to dive deeper into yourself, dive deeper into your intimacy. Perhaps you may
Oh my
actually
God. When she said this is going to help me dive deeper into myself. That's what I've been doing. I've been closing the door, turning the lights off, just spending time alone. And I was just talking to one of my clients yesterday. Her name is Paulette. We were talking about having intimate moments. And she's saying becoming more intimate with myself. And I told her I just literally did some emotion work with my inner child. And this is what this is all about. And another thing that really resonates with me is when I was doing this before I heard this lady, I just heard this. When I was doing my inner child work, I literally tried to go back and think about how I wanted to live my life before life happened to me. You know what I'm saying? When I was young and free in my thinking and all of that. And so I thought about, I didn't want to have children. Initially, I didn't want to, like, how people say, well, I want to grow up and get married. That was not something that I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the city. I wanted to explore different places. And this is the thing, all my children are grown now. I have grandkids, I have resources, and I really can do this fucking shit starting today. I could start this life right now. But technically, she said it's already started. Listen.
May actually have a revolutionary change in matters of inheritance. An issue that may have been stagnant for the past number of years will just surprisingly whirlwind change for you.
Okay.
Usually.
So she just said something could happen. It'll be like a whirlwind change. Now, I have been trying to make a massive decision for at least 3 years. Such a big decision, right? And finally, I just made my mind up about it. Good morning. I just made my mind up about it, and I'm so excited. And y'all are going to be here to see every fucking bit of it. Yeah. YouTube is going to see everything. I hope y'all are here for the journey. Oh my God. The stars have aligned for me. What I asked for is actually happening right now.
Surprisingly whirlwind change for you. Usually for the better and usually towards freedom. Uranus is all about freedom. So enjoy this ride. It's going to be a deep, intense one, which is perfect for Scorpio. My dear Scorpio.
Oh my God, I love this. Let me share this. Share to um good morning, boo.
Grandma.
Okay, let me share this. What, boo?
You got to convince my mommy for me to have a Lululemon birthday party.
How do you have a Lululemon birthday party?
Just the whole birthday party Lululemon. Me and my friends can have Lululemon outfits.
Oh my God, now this is crazy. Um, One of my best friends, I just shared that video to my Facebook. So I'm on Facebook, and one of my best friends here, one of my best friends, I've known her for 30 some years. She said, I haven't felt this way in a very long time. The weight is too much, too heavy for me. And I sent her a big heart. I've never heard her speak this way before. And see, it's just a lot going on, y'all. So it could be you today. I'm encouraging you today to do a deep dive. You got to, it's just good to do a deep dive here and there. You know what I'm saying? This is not depression. This is not sadness. This is when you feeling a whole bunch of emotion. Then what you do is you get quiet. And that's just what I told my client yesterday. And she said, Cheryl, thank you so much. You get quiet, you get by yourself, and you go into yourself. You don't worry about your child. You don't worry about your husband. You don't worry about your mama. You don't worry about the job. You don't worry about this. You don't worry about any of that stuff. You go into you. You don't solve anybody else's problems. You don't connect the dots for anybody else. You're not wondering about anybody else. It's all about you. You understand? And then when you get in there with those emotions and you feel some type of way, then you process those feelings. And you got to take a while to, hold on, y'all. Oh. You got to take a while to discern what you're feeling and why. This is a good talk for Sunday morning. You got to take a while to discern what you're feeling and why. You know what I mean? You got to get into yourself. You got to feel your emotions and then ask yourself, what are you feeling and why? And process it. And if you need to cry, if you can't be vulnerable and intimate with yourself, now how the hell are you going to be that with somebody else? You know? But it's not about somebody else. It's all about you. It's all about you. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you can't control other people because you could barely control yourself. And that's another thing. You could use this as a what do you call those things? Um, uh, what do you call affirmation? I let go the need to control. I let go of the need to control. You can use that. Okay? You can use that. But honey, it is on for the Grabowski. I talked to a friend of mine this morning, Bruce. I talked to Bruce this morning about I talk to Bruce all the time. Um about life we have. Well, I don't talk to anybody who's not deep and who can't handle an adult conversation. You know, I just like deep people. Just like the lady was just saying on the video. She was just saying that Scorpios are intense. And I like the intensity. The law of detachment in the seven spiritual laws of success. Remain confident. Okay, what is this? Is this a book? The law of detachment in the seven spiritual laws of success. The law of detachment. Now, I literally believe that I have mastered detachment. Yeah, you know what I mean? Um, and I think, um, yeah, I think the last nail in the coffin was when my mother passed away. That was the last nail in the coffin. But I've mastered the art of detachment by realizing that I don't have a need to control others. That in loving people and being in people's lives, um how should I say this, it is their life, uh not mine. That's for the good things and the bad things that they do, and that, yeah, that's their business. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. There's no code. I've been dealt with, and codependency. That means relying on others to regulate me in any kind of way. That includes my children and my grandkids. It includes both, you know. And y'all see what kind of life I live. I love my kids, my adult children. I love my grandkids, right? But I don't use my children or my grandkids for uh, emotional stability. I don't do that at all. I spent, even in a busy life of children, grandchildren, friends, um, clients, relatives, and all, I spent a lot of time alone as a true Scorpio. Yep, I spend a lot of time alone. Um, I just tried to call you earlier. First of all, how are you gonna try to call me when I don't know who you are? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all hit the like button, okay? And y'all hit the like button to share the copy link. I have not seen moderators on this channel. I seen Nikki. I seen Casey, the one, all weekend. I've not seen anybody all weekend. It just makes me kind of feel like you would think, and no, I'm just speaking this out right now. There's no forethought for this conversation, okay? I have not sat down and thought about this. I'm just, doing it right now. Y'all know how I really speak honestly about how I feel. But you would think that if, I have moderators. I think I went into the app last night because somebody thinks that I have possibly a moderator who's sabotaging the channel. But you would think that if I have moderators, that when I go live, they would try to be here. And since we are not in the vertical app anymore, and since we don't have all the traffic that we were having from the channel, that the moderators are not here because they were here for the traffic and not me. No, I don't know. You're not calling me. I don't know why you're putting this in this chat for these people to think that you're calling me. I don't know this profile and I don't know who you are. So you're not calling me. That's not true. So yeah, it just makes me feel some kind of way. Mods do sabotage. But my thing is, um, I don't know about that. I looked at the moderators and I don't feel like the people that I've modded up would do anything like that. I just don't get that kind of energy from the moderators. I went in there last night again and this morning to look again. I had like way more than that. I had like 23 moderators. You're a Scorpio. You're on loyal, dangerous ass over there. Dangerous. No, people feel like Scorpios are dangerous because we see you. We not only do we see the lies that people tell. It's not just we see it. We dream it and we feel it. So if you got something to hide, if you a hiding person, then you don't want to be. But see, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be around a Scorpio. You do consider it dangerous. Like I got family members who look at me that way. You know, that's because I'm a truth teller. You know what I'm saying? I tell the truth about my own shit, and God knows I tell the truth about you. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's where that's coming from. If you as because Scorpios are good people. If you consider a Scorpio as a dangerous person, that just shows that you're not genuine and that you're non authentic. You're not an authentic person. Yes, Scorpios are great when in your birthday. No, we're great. Period. We're kissed by God and we're God's favorite. Yeah, absolutely. You can trust and believe that. And like I say, y'all don't never fool us no way. You never fool a Scorpio. My children have never fooled me. It's just that sometimes it's giving people the benefit of the doubt. That's what we do. Well, I just told you my birthday. I just told you I'm a Scorpio, so of course my birthday got to be in late October or in November. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. And so anyway, so the fight last night, first of all, before I get into Krishan Rock and the fight last night, I fucking love my life. I've been saying that on YouTube. I've been saying that to my clients. I fucking love my life because I understand that I'm a badass. I understand that I pay the cost to be the boss in my life. I understand how awesome my authenticity is. I understand that I am a fighter to the bone. I understand that I love me and I'm learning how to love me even more and that I fucking rock and I don't have anything to complain about. So I love my life. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. No, you're not a truth teller. You're a person that calculates and hurt people intentionally. Oh, we will fuck you up, but only if you deserve it. You understand? And it is intentional. It absolutely is intentional. If we hurt you, we meant to do it because what we are kind people. We do give people the benefit of the doubt. We a lot of times see and feel the bullshit. And if we come into your fucking life anyway, we were assigned, it's spiritual. We were supposed to come into your life and show you how fucked up you really are because we see the shadow. We see the fucked up you. We feel it, but we don't judge it. We don't judge how fucked up you really are. We really can love your fucked upness. We do. But what y'all do is y'all play in our faces when we have given y'all a wonderful opportunity to be a better motherfucking person. And then all of a sudden, we have to give you the 212. Like Krishan did last night when she tore that girl's ass up, which Cheryl Grabowski knew that she was going to do. Tyson said, Cheryl, I like your mentality. Isn't it fantastic? I'm telling you, we are kissed by God, and I am a gift straight from the spiritual realm. Okay? It is what it is. And a lot of people can't deal with it. But that's fine, because Scorpio don't do a lot of people. Scorpio don't do a lot of people. I was tangling around with the Aries one time, and the Aries didn't understand. Scorpios don't do groups. We don't do it. We're too intimate, too raw, and too real. And another thing too, we feel everything. That's another thing. Oh God, the intuition is so deep. So we feel everything, so we can't fuck around to be fucking around. And we don't like to waste our energy. You understand? Because our energy is so great that people, we change the rooms, and we just a star in the room always. And so energy is great, and so we kind of keep it to ourselves because we don't like to waste it. Do you see what I'm saying? We don't like to waste it. And the Aries was, the Aries went around, and she was saying, this is what she was saying. She was saying, that bitch ain't got no friends. Who in the hell ain't got no friend? Girl, I am my own best friend. Scorpios don't do, we don't do it. Now, I got people, like I just said, my good friend, we've been friends for 32 years. We don't go to each other's houses. We've only gone to lunch one time together, but we talk a lot. See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But she's a Virgo. So, this is what I'm saying. We don't do that. So while you judging me with your Aries energy, which, Aries and Scorpio got something in common, the warrior, but Scorpio warrior, see, our warrior is not loud and in people's faces. It's way more strategic than that, because we're way more smarter than Aries. You understand what I'm saying? Clock it. Scorpios are a lot smarter than Aries. Clock it. Very much so. Very much strategic, very quiet in our warrior. See what I'm saying? Because, and like you said in the chat, this is what you saying. Yes, Scorpios do Pisces. We love our Pisces. Like you were saying in the chat, we will fuck you up because we are warriors. But see, the Aries will go and jump in your face and rah rah rah. They got that type. Scorpio not like that. We strategic, and so when we hurt you, you're gonna be hurt. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna bring death to you. And but it's not death in the way of unaliving. It's not that. It's death in the way that we're gonna hit you in that spot that's gonna hurt you so bad that you ain't gonna never be the same no more. That's how we get you. And then while you think that we ain't thinking about hitting you in that spot, it might be a year, it might be 2 years, it might be 3, it might be 4, but we gonna get you. We're going to get you. See what I'm saying? That's how we do. I care about people, but I don't have friends either. Your family or just another demon. Either your family or just another. Right. Families can be very, very demonic. Because a lot of time people think, and Cheryl don't think this because I know better. I don't think this just because you're my family member that I know all of what you have been through and all of what you experienced. See, I'm not stupid. See, the Aries is stupid like that, but not Cheryl Grabowski, because I wasn't with you the whole time. So I don't know all of what you have experienced. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, Dr. Jonathan. How are you? You said 100. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. One death or many deaths. Right. Thank you. I had to go back into my YouTube app and turn on. I don't even know why it was turned off, but I had to turn on the super chat, the stickers. I had to turn everything back on. I've been working in this app last night. Yes, you're smarter, but that's because you're evil. Well, I don't know how many times I got to keep on telling you that Scorpio is not evil, that we've been sent here from the spiritual world. We are justice. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? When a Scorpio has to get you, you need to get fucking God. You have to learn there are consequences for choices that people make. And that's what you hear. Life is a school. You're in the school of life, and we're God's tools to teach people. Scorpios just don't come into your life for no reason. Scorpios come into your life for a reason. You're not going to be the same after dealing with us. You're going to change, even if it means that you die, and not a natural death, but you're gonna be dying. to your ways. Because we going to get you. Thank you so much. Good morning. I'm just so glad that y'all are here. Now, let's get into Krishan. I don't know what sign Krishan is. What is her last name? Let me see if I can use my phone to find out what's her zodiac. What is Krishan's zodiac sign?
According to Vedic astrology, Rashi for the name Kishan is Matun, and moon sign associated with the name
No,
Kishan is Gemini.
no, I didn't say Kishan. I said Krishan. Okay, if you call me evil one more time, I'm gonna block you, baby. It's up to you. Um, what is Krishan's zodiac sign? I'm gonna have to call my son so he can get her zodiac
Christian
sign.
Rock's zodiac sign is Pisces. This is from
Ooh! What? Oh my God. Now I knew that she is. See, that's what I'm saying about the Pisces. See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Okay, goodbye, sugar. Have a good day. All right, so listen. I knew that Krishan was really, really emotional, just like Scorpio. We're emotional too, but not like Pisces though. Pisces get on my nerves. I love Pisces, but y'all get on my nerves with all that damn crying. For real. Y'all get on my nerves with all that crying. Sometimes y'all be doing too much crying. It be too much. But yeah, ooh, so much passion and so much tears and her ability to read emotions. So she tore that girl's ass up last night. Did y'all see the fight? And say, old girl had big arms and that she had muscles in her arms and that she was gonna beat Krishana. No, she not. That girl is an athlete to the bone. Pisces are passionate. Yeah, Scorpios are passionate too. But Pisces are very, very passionate. And with all that passion, did y'all see when she prayed? She didn't get down on her knees, but she kind of put her head down and threw her arms over the thing and she prayed. And then she went on over there. Ooh, and then the thing about her body, the way her body is made, Krishan, she has a long torso and short legs, and she's not tall. So with all that back, she got a long back. She got a lot of power in her back, and she got long arms and she could swing. And then she has an athletic body, and even though she's small, she's thick all the way through, not just big arms. And she just beat the girl's ass. I mean, it is what it is. I already knew that. She got a lot of fight in her. In my opinion, she is very traumatized, and she's a good fighter. And I'm hoping that this fighting life will help her heal because she has an awful, awful background. Swimming would be good for her, like Michael Phelps. Why swimming though? Why swimming? You think like swimming would help her box or swimming would help her heal? Which one are you talking about? Y'all do me a favor. Can y'all hit the share and the copy link button? Because we are so... Now, I thought that we were out of the algorithm, right? But that's not the case. Because for this, let me see. For this month, I've had 8,000 new viewers. So I don't know if I'm out of the algorithm or not. Long torso and arms. Oh yeah, for the swimming. So I don't know, but I know YouTube is going through a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Like people are waking up in the morning and their channels are demonetized. And so my channel is not demonetized. My audio is a lot better, but I think I'm just out of the algorithm because there's so much that has happened to my channel. So my subscribers are not really coming in here because there are not a lot of viewers. Hold on, y'all. Oh, my throat's kind of scratchy this morning. But yeah, I'm just here for Krishan. I just want her to win. I feel like people exploit her. I feel like she's so magical. What's up, Alvin Iverson? You say stay blessed. You too. I feel like she's so magical. I feel like she went through so much with that damn, what's his name, Blueface. And my daughter kind of compares me to Blueface's mama, which I don't know. I don't know much about Blueface's mama, but she said you have similarities to Blueface's mama. And I thought that was weird because my baby boy said this morning, because we were talking about Krishan in the fight, and he was saying that that Blueface's mother, Blueface said that his mama dated a whole lot of terrible men, and she was a player, and his dad was a calm, nice guy. So I'm just like, well, what in the world my daughter trying to say? But she talked about, my daughter talked about Blueface's mama. She also talked about, what's the other lady? China's mom. And I said, I despise China's mother. I don't know her name. What's her name? What's China's mom's name? I despise her. In a really, really horrible way. And it might be a signal and a sign that what's up, Willie Williams? How you doing? I just hate her. I'm sorry. That lady is so toxic. I mean, she is just fucking awful. I couldn't hang out with anybody like her. I just couldn't. Blueface loved her, and they was just acting for the money. Really? Blueface says he's not the biological father to. He not the biological father of who? Krishan's baby. Yes, he is. I don't, do you believe him? I don't believe shit to come out of his mouth. Not with all them tattoos on his face. You know, I don't know. It's just something that I've observed about people with tattoos. People with tattoos, women and men, are just especially when they have a lot of tattoos. It's trauma. Because there is no reason that you would put that much ink on your body and have that hot ass needle running over your skin. If there, I mean, I'm just saying, y'all, I don't know, but that's just my observation. I feel like look at Krishan with that tattoo all over her face and them tattoos. I got one particular niece that has a lot of tattoos. Whenever there is a lot of emotional pain, people do a lot of ink. Whenever there is a lot of emotional pain, people do a lot of ink. And whether they are a tattoo artist themselves or whether they tattoo people. And they all kind of deal with each other too. Tattoo people deal with each other. So at one particular, well, no, because I've never desired a tattoo. My ex-husband was getting into doing tattoos, and he made one of our extra bedrooms into a tattoo shop. And then he said to me, can I put a tattoo on you? Like a little small tattoo. And then I was like, because I'm up for new things. I'm kind of adventurous. So I said, yeah, but I've never desired to like go to a tattoo place and get tattoos on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not that type of person. And so yeah, I can't do tattoos. See, remain confident. Why not? I'm telling you, I know a lot of wonderful people, they don't do tattoos. But then I also know a lot of people who've been through a lot of emotional pain in their childhood and they are full of tattoos. I'm just telling you. There is something to tattoos and trauma. Let me find out. Let me ask Chat GPT. Let me see what Chat say, y'all. There is something to tattoos and trauma. Whenever you see a lot of ink on a man or a woman, there is a lot of emotional pain. It makes me feel that they are not emotionally intelligent. It makes me feel also that they are not healthy emotionally, and all of that. It's something about them tattoos not good. Just telling you. Let me ask Chad. Hold on, see what he say. He probably don't know. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Hello, chat. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today? I hope your day's off to a good start.
It is. It's off to a good start. I just want to ask you a question. Is there any correlation between trauma and tattoos?
That's a really interesting question. There actually is some research suggesting a link. For some people, getting tattoos can be a form of reclaiming their body or expressing emotions that are hard to put into words after trauma. But it's definitely a personal thing, so it depends on the person and their experience.
But you say there is a link to it. Do you see any information there that I could read?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me pull up some current info for you. Just a second.
Just let me know when you find it.
Oops, it looks like I had a hiccup with the search tool. Let me try that again, and I'll get you some solid info right away.
Okay. Have you found anything yet?
It seems I'm still having a technical hiccup with the search tool right now. If you'd like, I can summarize what I know from prior research, or we can try again later.
Yeah,
Just let me know.
summarize what you know from prior research.
Of course. So, prior research has found that for some people, getting a tattoo can be a form of self expression, especially after trauma. It can help them reclaim agency over their body, process emotions, or create a sense of control. That said, it's not universal. Everyone responds differently. So, some therapists even integrate tattoo discussions into trauma recovery, but it really depends on the person.
Okay. Thank you, chat. All right. So yeah. Um HND. Hello. Good morning. And you too. You have a great week too. I haven't had breakfast this morning. I am so hungry. Monet. Monet. I'm kind of want some thick, really sweet bacon. Mhm. I might want to do a salad, a morning salad. But yeah, there is something about tattoos and paint, and especially when you see a woman that's full of tattoos. You know, I guess like I really would love for people, and I think it's really like happening that people get more into healing and understand that their internal world is important. You know what I'm saying? Instead of worrying about cars, worrying about clothes, worrying about relationships, worrying about this and worrying about that, they need to be concerned about their internal world, their emotions, their feelings, and all of that. They need to worry about that, really. Because especially if you are raising children, especially if you're raising children, especially like being able to talk to your child about what they feel, what they are experiencing. You know, some people parent like, and I've done this. Some people parent like if you feed them, clothe them, bathe them, and put them on shoes. Good morning, Benjamin. Then you gonna done a good parenting. Or if you put them in summer school or put them in some type of program where they're learning how to draw, or creative stuff like that, that's all good. But what about their emotions? Children got to learn what to do with their feelings so that they could be better teenagers and better adults. Yes. What's good morning, Brim 5. Lord, it's been a long time since I seen you. It's been a long time. Beautiful Cheryl. Beloved, hope all is well. I haven't been on here in some time. I see you still doing the damn thing. I am still, well, y'all know I'm resilient. Y'all know I don't play no games. You know what I'm saying? Cheryl is not easily moved at all. Uh-huh. Yeah, so I'm just talking a little bit about children and their emotional well-being and their feelings. That's how we get shitty women and shitty men. And that's how we go through emotional collapses, and we're bad partners in relationships, and where we have to, manipulate and gaslight and tell people lies and act like 7-year-olds, where we just can't be honest and be truthful and transparent. All that comes from that. Literally. We've got to love on our kids and just be more transparent. So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and she was like, "Cheryl, you're just real, Cheryl." She said, "You're just you, and you don't have a problem being in your own skin." She said, "Even you share your vulnerabilities with strangers, but still being a strong person." Yeah, because it don't help me to tell the truth about me. It don't hurt me. You understand? And I ain't worried about you taking what I say to hurt me, because you can't easily hurt me. What you gonna do is hurt yourself. And Cheryl ain't gonna be hurt. You see what I'm saying? You're not hurting me. You're hurting you. And I just want y'all to be more like me. I really do. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm present in the life of people that I love. And I love my YouTube, really. I got to go out here and find out, is my daughter cooking breakfast? Because I am hungry. And I do have a fish from yesterday. I really do. I know that's right. Yeah, you ain't hurting me, honey. You was hurting yourself, you know. My mama told me that one day, about my life. She was like, Cheryl, you acting like you mad at everybody, but ooh, my arm hurt. You're not mad at them. You're mad at you. That was a level of introspection. You know what I'm saying? That was a level of introspection. But going to what I talked about in the beginning, Scorpio, look, y'all, I am living my life by my own rules and my own terms. And I hope y'all are here for it, because freedom right now is everything to me, you know? And I just feel such a big ass financial blessing coming my way. I really feel that. Good morning, the great. I really feel like she just said in the video that I shared with y'all, that great resources are about to land in my hand. You know what I'm saying? And I'm excited about that. I deserve it. Um, yeah. So it's time for me to be really fucking wonderful to me. And it's time for me to love myself and to do wonderful things for myself. And I'm so happy that I've realized, because this is new, that I can spoil the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people, women and men, that don't know how to do that. They just don't. They don't know how, to spoil. You remember, like, when you were a child and you wanted certain things and you asked for those things, and maybe it wasn't in your caregiver's means to give it to you. And so you, as a child, learn how to be grateful for what you got. You know what I mean? And so imagine being a kid, and then from the position of a kid, to be able to get what you ask for or what you desire. That's where I am right now. And 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 this is not, for example, so y'all know that I'm single, right? So this is not anybody else doing anything for me. This is me doing wonderful things for myself. You know what I'm saying? And also to be selfish, at this time. So this time around, my mind is not on helping this person, helping that person, because I've already done that. I've already given everything that I have to the people that I love. I've already done that. They've already told me what they wanted and what they desired, and I've already give 100% to make that happen. Now it's my turn to do all of those things for myself. It's my turn. Do you understand? Like, for instance, You see some mothers or some fathers who just give until they're dead. They give until they don't have anything. No, I'm not doing that. There's only one kid in the room internally in that way. This is where I allow myself to be a kid. I'm allowing myself, the adult Cheryl, to be a kid, and to the adult Cheryl to bless the shit out of the inner Cheryl. So there's only one person who's being spoiled to death, and that is me. Yeah, that's me. And I'm so excited about it. I am. Because, I mean, technically, I got 4 children that I've loved and raised and went through the thick and thin with, and did my best for all of them. And I got grandkids that I love, and I'll be doing some cutesy things for them. But those are not my children. Those are my children's children. They're not mine. They're theirs. And so I'll be doing some cutesy things for them. But there's only, again, one child in the room. I don't have an intimate partner. I'm not married, so I don't have to worry about a husband. So that's a dub. There's only one person in the room. It's me. And like the video that I played this morning, and that's how it's supposed to be. That's how it's supposed to be. I've just landed. Ooh. Oh, Jesus, I got the chills. I've just landed in the place where God wants me to be. And that is loving the shit out of Cheryl. Doing what Cheryl wants. Eating what Cheryl wants. Driving what Cheryl wants. Going where Cheryl wants. Oh, girl, what's this? Oh, yes. My daughter just brought me breakfast. I didn't even know it was coming. All of that. It's my time. It's my time, y'all. You know how some people, like that girl, for instance, that passed away. That's good. She put on social media, she was so loving. She was so happy about her marriage. She had got proposed to. She was in Zan, what you call it, Zanzania, somewhere like that. And she was there, beautiful with her pretty self, with the animals, and her content was all about meeting this man. Girl, let me show you. It's sausage, egg and cheese, red pepper, onions on chips. So it was all about that. It was all about, but now my content is going to be all about loving me. Spoiling me. Buying what I want to buy, driving what I want to drive. It's that time, y'all. That's why I was doing all that crying. Thank you, United States. I'm so excited too. Then I got clarification on it. She surprised me, y'all. I was just saying I need to find out what my daughter was going to cook for breakfast. Y'all want some? When I think about my mom and other people that I've known, the life that I'm getting ready to live would have been something that she would have wanted. Oh, smoothies sound good. And my grandma. I'll be showing my daughter and my grandkids out loud how to choose themselves. I told y'all, didn't I just tell y'all that I was waiting on my new driver's license because I wanted to go abroad? I told y'all about that too. We're definitely going outside the country for a month or so. Y'all gonna see all that. We're gonna be eating good food. Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm so excited. What am I going to do first? I don't know. I don't know. I got some stuff in mind. Okay, sugar. Mm-hmm. Y'all, excuse me. I didn't know she was gonna bring me this food, honey. It looked like the sun trying to come out. Yep. Why did my marriage end? Trauma. I used to say with my first husband that it was his mental health that destroyed our marriage. But we both had issues though. It wasn't just him. hmm He's passed away now. And I think about him often. There's so many life lessons in the life that he and I lived together. Mm. We were so in love when we were kids. hmm Yep. Mm. And that's another thing that make me want to live my life and explore and do new things and go places. Because life is so short. And he and I together, I'm thinking about when I was 30 and he was 33, 34. You couldn't have told us that he would be gone by 56, 57. Um, where would I like to go? I want to go to Ghana. I would love to go to Tokyo. Um, I would love to go to the islands. I would love to go to Greece. I remember I was watching the episode of the Kardashians, and they were in Greece, and I tell you, it was beautiful. Denmark. I don't know anything about Denmark. What's good in Denmark? Is it cold in Denmark? I don't know anything about Denmark, y'all. Virgin Islands. hmm I would like to go to the Virgin Islands. hmm because I love warm weather, but too louder. Well, shit, y'all close to the phone. Um, but I don't want to go nowhere where it's raining a lot though. I want to go to Africa. I want to go to Kenya and some other places within Africa. Me too. I follow this one girl on YouTube, and she's in Africa. You like the chewing sound? No, I've never been to the Barbados. She's in Africa, y'all, and she a big girl, and she was married to some guy, and she divorced him. She got a couple of kids, and I was following her, and she was in, she lived in different places in Africa. Like it was, she moved around quite a bit, and the last place that she showed me where she lived. Now I can't live like that. I didn't like her. Oh, it looked like she. Oh, excuse me. I don't see how she did it. I mean, no, I can't take no plywood and create a 10 by 12 or 10 by 14. Now, her bedroom that she had in there looked nice, but there was really no. The kitchen was not really like a real. I can't live like that. It was sort of like a hut, but it was better than a hut. But I can't. I don't want that. I don't like that. No. Mm-mm. If I went to Africa, I got to live in something. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I would imagine that I didn't like that hut thing though. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. Who is that? Good morning. Luxury. Well, not luxury. It don't have to be luxury, but I can't be living in something that look like a hut. That gives me anxiety. You are gross. Learn how to eat like a lady. Leave me alone. West Africa, Ghana. Yes, I would love Ghana. Mhm. Mhm. Leave me alone. I ain't bothering you. You're in the streaming out. You can go watch that lady eat them frogs. The Bahamas and Jamaica is similar, but it's different. Mm. I would need something more modern looking. You know what I'm saying? What was that place that I kept saying I wanted to go? The people look Asian, y'all. And they say it's really, a lot of black people follow the people on TikTok. They have moved there and they got really clean food. Everybody looks Asian. And a lot of black people that moved there. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You really want to see me in West Africa? Why? What about Nigeria? Mm-hmm. That's it, boo. Thank you so much. Thailand. My daughter said that she wouldn't mind moving to Thailand with me. Mm-hmm. It's very inexpensive. It's beautiful. I think it rained there a lot too. I've seen a lady on here that lives in Thailand. Yeah. I've seen a lot of black people in Thailand, really. They moved. When our political world went crazy over here, a lot of people left because they didn't want to be. Nobody want to be in survival mode every day. And when you worrying about all this stuff that's going on in our world right now in the United States, it's very stressful and toiling. Mm-hmm. It's so much cheaper. And the places that I saw in Thailand were beautiful places. It was real nice. So that's where I want to go for a month. I want to go to Thailand. I already talked to my oldest son. Um, he said he'd love to go with me. I can't move to another country because I have to take care of my mom. She doesn't want to go. That's where I was, boo. I was right there 3 years ago, but then my mama passed away. And I told her, I said, you know what? The only reason why I'm still here in in um in North Carolina, possibly the United States, mama, is because of you. And then when she passed away, I knew that eventually that I'm gonna leave. I know that. I told you I've been dealing with this for about 3 years. You know, and for people who just jumped up and left, kudos to them. I just couldn't do it that way. I got little stubby fingers. These little stubby fingers that made me a lot of money over the last 37 years. Hmm. I seen a younger girl on here with a new apartment. Hmm. Hmm. A lot of content creators left the United States. They were like good riddance and bye bye. Oh my God. It's all gone. That was delicious. Hmm. So I did a little well, I had somebody do a little research on, say for instance, you get a retirement check, right? Say for instance, your retirement check or disability check from the United States. Or a veteran's check. Just say for instance you get any of those benefits. You can move out of the United States to Thailand and still get all your benefits, but you have to come back to the States at least 30 days out of a year to be able to maintain your citizenship and to be able to keep your benefits going. So 1 month out of the year, you have to come back over here and stay for 30 days. And I was like, that's a great thing because there's a lot of people on disability, social security, retirement. You know, they get all kind of benefits from the government, you know. For right now, we don't know if we wake up one day and they say, ain't nobody getting no more SSI, nobody getting no more Medicaid. I mean, not Medicaid. Nobody getting no more retirement checks. We don't have any more money. You're not getting anything from the government. We don't know if they're going to do that. They could do that. Oh my God. I've talked to a couple people about that. Oh my God. If that happens, it's a lot of people who can't work and they have worked though. I know a guy who was twice retired and was working on a third retirement. So he got two checks and he was working on retiring for the third time. So somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? He don't put the time in on the jobs. And if our, you know, the folks say we ain't gonna give y'all no more money in the form of any check, any American citizen cannot, the government ain't gonna send you nothing. You know what I'm saying? If that happens, I can only imagine. Girl, I'm telling you, oh my God, those veterans don't get paid or their medicine, I can only imagine. Girl, it would be so bad. But I have sit back and I have imagined, and I got to be careful what I say in the live because I think what's going on in the channel has very much happened because of my political views. Oh, my arm hurt. But let me see if I can station this thing so I don't have to keep holding it. Hold on. But if it, oh my God, honey, it's just terrible. It could happen though. These people have robbed us. These people have robbed us blind already. They taking millions and millions of dollars. What's up, Marvel? How you doing? They're taking millions and millions of dollars all the time. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Mm. I don't know if our country will get that bad off. I used to tell you that a while back. What used to tell me that if that money stopped coming, I mean, it could. Like right now, none of us can say what's going to happen or what won't happen. None of us. Because all of our norms have changed. It's nothing the same. Remember all those companies supporting someone? Yep. Mm, mm-hmm. We none of us can really say like now it's time for us to kind of know about the political stuff in your channel. Yeah. Yep, used to say that. Mm. But I'm telling you, it was fine until it got hacked. But it's a lot of people. I spent time this morning in the app. It's a lot of people that are experiencing this kind of stuff. Now, see, my channel don't support my lifestyle. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Like, my channel has never supported my lifestyle. You know, like some people live off of the money that they make on social media. My channel is not that. My money that I make is like side money. You know what I'm saying? Because I got two jobs. So it's side money. But I like my side money because what I wanted to eventually, I wanted my channel to be a whole thriving income. That's what I want. I still do want it. Don't know if I have to just start off completely with a new email, Gmail, and a new address. Don't know what I got to do. Or if I start doing more of what I do here on Facebook, because I do get a check from Facebook too. Um, what's up? Forgiveness is underrated. See, everybody that's been coming in here. Has there been anybody that come in here this morning that saw me for the first time? Because I don't think we've been sharing out to new people, but the analytics said yes for the month. But anyway, Marvel said, "You gonna get that love." Listen, I really believe that I'm gonna get there. I do. Even though, I mean, if this channel is like my life that I've lived, then I'll get there. Because like when people count you out and they think they done their big one, like people say bad stuff about you, put out all kind of lies about you because the truth that you tell about them is, see, they don't want the truth that you tell about them to be the narrative. They don't want that. So they want to come in there and say things, and this is it, a lot of times it be me against groups of people. Like I'm one person. You know what I'm saying? But people kind of, my life story is that people link up together to work against me. That lets you know who the strong person is. That lets you know that. Like when people do smear campaigns against you and you don't say a fucking word about them. You know what I'm saying? You be like, why y'all doing all that? I'm just that one person. But anyway, if this channel be a reflection of TikTok pay their creators, by the way. Yeah, they do. Forgiveness. They do, but I still got to go in there in the monetization in the settings and get everything straightened out so I can receive stuff monetization from TikTok. They encourage me all the time because I got some good ass fucking numbers on TikTok. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all my content on TikTok. It's very good. I'm not saying that I am, just saying there's how they do some people, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I've been looking into all that, boo. It's terrible. It's terrible how these people don't lost their damn channels that they work hard for and got great content and everything. This one lady, I was listening to her this morning. She was like, I mean, she had a big ass channel. Like, well, she get over 100,000, 350, 400,000, sometimes million views on her content, and she went all the way down to getting like 300 views. So she showed me how she went in the app and changed something about dubbing. But when I went in my analytics and went in my app and looked at the dubbing thing, it wasn't even there. So that's not the case with my channel because it wasn't even there. That's not the case with my channel. I'm gonna show y'all my my TikTok content. It's really really good. Hush. All that damn noise. All right, and some of my views too. Like for instance, this one.
It is some serious stuff that's going on. So just let me go ahead and report.
No, no. This thing don't come up here. No, get out the way. Bye. All right, so
By the name of Lawrence Wilkerson. And what he is saying
y'all
is
see
that
my
there was a
views.
miscalculation on Trump's and them part about this war. That they
So
shouldn't
I
have done
do
it. They were advised by the
political stuff over there. What was the view on it? Oh yeah, 12,000, 12.9 on that one. I've had a couple of them that go way up there, y'all. Anyway, I got good commentary on TikTok. Y'all need to follow me on TikTok. I heard 2 views count as one now. I think. Shut your mouth. It ain't got that bad. You know, it's. I'm gonna try to say this without setting off any alarms. Another thing I found out last night: YouTube is totally ran by AI. YouTube is totally ran by AI. Good morning, Daisy. Good morning, Benny White. Good morning. YouTube is can y'all thumbs up the live too? YouTube is totally ran by AI, and I got this from a big time content creator on YouTube, a young boy, and he's considering leaving YouTube. He hate to leave his audience. He say his subscribers are good to him and everything, but he's not being shared out by anybody else. He calls it something. It's not what do you call it? Y'all call it when you call black band, not what you call it, black ball. I don't know. Shadow ban. It's not a shadow ban thing. It's something else. He said, think about who owns that. Okay, listen, the great. That's what I was getting ready to say. These platforms now are being owned by powerful people who really don't like black and brown content creators. And it is unfortunate. It's way past unfortunate what's going on right now. You know, these people are playing for keeps, and